Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in today. I am Emily and I will be leading you through YogaFlow. So thanks for joining me in your homes in quarantine today. One thing is, grab a book if you find trouble sitting like this, because we're going to start today in Sukhasana, an easy seated pose. So go ahead and get yourself comfortable, get yourself on your mat, grab some water. You can take sips of water at any point through class. You can take rest through class. You can pause the video, of course. You can take child's pose, maybe stay extra long in downward dog. Do what feels right in your body today. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. You can either cross your legs, if you're able to do that. You can also take a book and sit on it. If you put it towards under your booty, then it's going to help create length in the spine and allow you to sit up straight. If you find this uncomfortable, you can also just sit back on your heels. All right, so go ahead and find your comfortable seated pose. You can cross your legs, sit back on your heels, and place your palms on your knees. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Close your eyes and start to arrive right here in this moment on your mat. Start to notice your breath. Start to notice any thoughts or distractions that arise, which is perfectly normal. Practice releasing those and returning to your breath. Notice the quality of your breath without judging it. Notice it as your anchor. Let's take 3 deep inhales and audible open mouth exhales together. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Again, inhale, fill up the lungs. Open mouth, exhale, release. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Before we get started today, let's set an intention for practice. What is it that brought you to your mat today? What is it that makes you want to put in the work? Think about your motivation, your intention behind your practice today, and allow that to continue to guide you through practice. When your mind starts to wander, when you feel distracted, just know that's normal, but always just focus back to your breath or that intention. Let's take a few more breaths here. And now from here, remove what, if you have a block or a book under you, go ahead and just put it to the side. Open your eyes, and we're going to start with some seated cat-cows. So with your hands on your knees, inhale, arch the back, shine the chest forward, gaze goes up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round the spine from your lower spine all the way to the upper. Tuck your chin to your chest. Again, inhale, cow, arch the back, gaze goes up. Exhale, cat, round it in. Do a few with your own breath, always inhaling as you arch the back for cow, and exhaling as you round the spine for cat. Good. Place your right hand behind your right leg, lift your left arm overhead, open your shoulder, rotate the arm up towards the ceiling for a nice side stretch on the left. Good, come back to center. Place your left hand behind your left leg, inhale your right arm overhead, again rotating that shoulder open towards the ceiling. Good side stretch on your right. Good, and come back through center. From here, find your way to a tabletop position. Now tabletop is where our wrists are stacked under the shoulders, knees are under hips. You don't want your belly to droop, so make sure that your core is engaged here and gaze is down. Send your right arm ahead of you, extending through the fingers, left leg behind you, extending through the left toes. Here we have a strong line of energy from our toes to our fingers. Inhale. Exhale, round it in just for one, knee to elbow. Good. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale, replace, back to tabletop. Now open the right side, so really send those right fingers, extend towards the ceiling, gaze goes up, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. So we're going to place our right arm under our left bicep. Palm is facing the sky here. Go ahead and extend that left arm in front of you and bring your right temple to the mat. Here you're going to get a nice shoulder stretch. Notice your breath. Good. Unlace that right arm. Go ahead and find yourself back to tabletop. This time, go ahead and extend your left arm forward, extending through the fingers. Straight leg behind you. Right leg goes behind you. Arm and leg are both parallel to the mat. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, with control, round it in, knee to elbow. Good. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, replace. Now inhale, extend that left arm up towards the sky. Gaze might follow. And exhale, thread the needle on the other side. So left arm comes under the right bicep. The back of the hand is on the ground. Palm is facing the sky as left temple comes to the mat. Allow yourself to sink into that left shoulder for a shoulder stretch. And when you're ready, find yourself back to a tabletop. From here, push yourself into a downward dog. Now this is the first downward dog of class, so bend your knees as much as you need to. You can bend one knee and then the other just to start working into those calves and the back body. Now push through your hands. You really want to push the mat away. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your knees. Hover your knees about 2 inches above the mat. Inhale, exhale, push back to downward dog. Again, inhale, hover the knees about 1 inch above the mat. Exhale, push back, downward dog. And let's do one more. Bend the knees, hover above the mat. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale the right leg high, bend the right knee. Do some circles with your knee here to start to open up the hips. Gentle circles, you can have them as big or as small as you want, whatever feels good in your body. And then reverse the other side. Place that right leg back down. Extend the left leg high, bend the knee, and again, circles on this side, as big or as small that you want to do at this moment. And reverse the other way. Extend that left leg high and replace. Slowly walk your your feet towards your hands. And when you reach, go ahead and make sure that your feet are hip width apart. Bend your knees so that your chest rests on your knees and grab for opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. Let your head hang heavy. And you can sway back and forth if that feels good for you. Good, and from here, slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, until you're at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Tadasana is mountain pose. Here you can either have your feet together, or you can have them about hip width apart. Tailbone is slightly tucked to create some length in the lumbar spine. Do a couple shoulder rolls here. Backwards, forwards, loosen up the shoulders, and then allow yourself to let your shoulders drop away from your ears, stand tall. Let's take 2 breaths with arms together. Inhale, swoop the arms up, gaze follows. Exhale, palms to heart center. Notice your breath, focus on your intention. One more inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center. Now inhale, send the left arm in front of you, extending through the fingers. Right arm behind you. Stretch through the fingers as your gaze goes right. Try to keep your hip points pointing forward. Inhale. Exhale through center. And the other side, right arm in front of you, left arm behind. Really stretch through the fingers as gaze goes left. Good, and come back to center. Palms to heart center. We're going to run through a couple sun salutations to start warming up the body, building some heat in the body. So from the top of your mat, inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, flat back. Fold forward, keep your back flat as long as you can. When you can't, you can bend your knees and bring your palms to the mat. With your palms on the mat, on your shins or on your thighs, we inhale with a flat back. And then exhale, step back into a plank position. Plank, really energetically push the mat away with your hands to create some length behind the shoulders, some space behind the shoulders. Core is engaged, legs are strong. Inhale, shift slightly forward about an inch, and then exhale as your elbows graze your rib cage all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, leaving the hands where they are. Inhale, upward dog. In upward dog, we're on the tops of our feet and our palms. Our knees are off the mat. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. You can drop your back knee or stay in a lunge. Rock forwards and backwards gently here. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift again. So here again, your palms are either on your shins or on your thighs, flat back. Exhale, palms to mat. Inhale, flat back, swoop the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on your shins or on thighs. Exhale, step back into a plank. This time we'll run through our full chaturanga. So shift slightly forward, inhale, and then exhale, lower yourself so that your elbows are at about a 90-degree angle, and then we roll onto the tops of our feet, upward dog. Inhale, exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Back knee is lifted, or you can drop it and shifts forwards, backwards. Just rock really gently forwards and backwards here. Starting to get into the hip flexors, so we want to be gentle at first. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, swoop the arms up, flat back. Exhale, palms to heart center. Now we'll add on to our flow just a little bit here. So inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. So now we're in a lunge. You can have the knee drop if you like, or you can keep it lifted. We're going to rise into a crescent here. So in a crescent, we want our knees stacked over our heel, and we're strong on the back toes. Inhale, lift through the torso. Exhale, spiral the back foot down into warrior two. Warrior two, left heel is aligned with the right arch, so take a moment to check your alignment. Also make sure you're pushing into that outer edge of your right foot. Sink low, gaze is over your left middle finger. Warrior two is great to help build stamina, so breathe through it. Shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhale, send the right arm behind your back. Inhale, swoop the left arm over for reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Frame your left foot and step your left foot back to meet your right. Run through your chaturanga here, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Leave your left hand on the mat. Open the right side of your body. Stretch the fingertips towards the sky for a lunge with a side twist. Place your hand back down. Left foot meets right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Move with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back. Check your alignment here. Lunge position. Knees over heel as we rise into crescent. Arms frame the ears, but shoulders are always relaxed away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, open into warrior two on the right side. Sink low into that front knee. Push into that back, outer edge of the left foot. Gaze is over your right fingers. And breathe. On your next inhale, left arm behind the back. Right arm swoops over, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel it down. Frame your right foot, run through your chaturanga here. When you're in downward dog, take a couple breaths. Inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Leave the right hand on the mat. Left fingers extend towards the sky. Gaze follows. Make sure that back leg is strong too. Inhale. Exhale, replace the hand. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Do a small mini series here. We're going to start in Utkatasana. So with your feet together, or you can have them hip width apart, sit back into an imaginary chair. You want your weight to be more towards your heels, so you should be able to lift your toes here. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Sit low in the chair. Arms frame the ears. Gaze is just maybe 2 feet ahead of your mat. Sit a little bit lower. Notice your breath. Now transfer the weight to the left. Staying where we are. Transfer your weight to your left foot as you slowly lift that right foot and extend it about 3 feet behind you. Here, we're in Warrior One. So in Warrior One, our back foot is at a 45-degree angle. We're aiming to get our hip points pointing forward. And you want to sink into that front knee. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open the chest. Hug your arms together. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, fold your torso forward so your left shoulder comes to the inside of your left knee. Send your arms as high as you can above your head as head hangs heavy for humble warrior. If you need help with your balance here, you can always move your front foot further to the left. And slowly come back up, leaving your legs in the same position they're in. Release the arms. Come back to Warrior One with arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, step back to Utkatasana, right back to our chair. This time our hands are at heart center. Inhale, exhale. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Push into the palms to create a gentle spinal twist as gaze goes towards the sky. Inhale through center. Exhale, hook the right elbow on the outside of your right knee. Push into the palms for a spinal twist as gaze goes towards the sky. If you have trouble with balance here, you can always look down at your toes. Come back to center. This time, transfer weight to the right side as we send the left foot about 3 feet behind us. Check upon your alignment. Make sure that the back toes are at a 45-degree angle. It's not always that easy, it takes time, but we want to start guiding our hips so that they're pointing forwards. Bend into that front knee. Arms frame the ears for Warrior One. It's easy to only pay attention to what's in front of us and forget what's behind us. So really focus on pushing into that left foot as well. Equal pressure in both feet. And breathe. Again, interlace your fingers behind you. Try to interlace the opposite way. That will be whichever way feels awkward. And open the chest. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Right shoulder comes to the inside of the right knee. Send the palms overhead as head hangs heavy. And now slowly lift yourself back up. Step back to the front, Utkatasana. Arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. From here, we're going to add a little bit onto our flow. So inhale, crescent. Exhale, open into warrior two on the left side. So again, heel to arch alignment, sink low in those hips. From here, we're going to inhale into reverse triangle. Straighten the left knee. Right arm comes behind the back. Left arm swoops overhead. Inhale, and then exhale. Bring your arms to a T, keeping the feet exactly where they are. We're going to stretch over the left side of our body like someone is pulling us. Rotate your palms so that they're facing the wall. Keeping your arms in a T, we're going to rotate our torso down so that our left fingers graze our left shin as we pull up through our right fingers. You can have a slight micro bend in your left knee here as well if you would like. This is an intense posture. You really want to feel the pull from both fingers here, or both sets of fingers. Inhale and exhale. Good. Rebend that left knee. Send the right arm behind the back. Inhale, swoop the left arm over for reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Run through your chaturanga. Your variation. You could always do a double push-up, or you could skip it all together and go straight to downward dog. Whatever feels good for you today. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. This time, bring your palms to heart center. We're going to do a prayer lunge twist. Hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. You can always have the back knee drop for more stabilization. Push through those palms as your gaze goes towards the sky. Good. Bring your hands back down. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Other side. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Get your feet aligned, and then rise into crescent. Strong on the back leg, just as strong on the back leg as you are on the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, open into warrior two on the right side. Heel arch alignment, sink low. Gaze is soft over our right fingers. On your next inhale, left arm comes behind the back. Straighten the right leg. Swoop the right arm over for reverse triangle. Then exhale, bring your arms to a T. Stretch over the right side of your body. Tilt your palms towards the wall. Then rotate your torso down so that your right fingers graze your shin as you pull up towards the sky with your left fingers. Everything is strong and engaged. Your legs, your arms, pulling through the fingers. One more inhale and exhale. Bring that left arm behind your back. Rebend the right knee. Swoop the right arm over for reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheel your arms down. Frame the right foot. Step it back and run through your chaturanga. Always inhaling into upward dog with knees off the mat. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Prayer twist. Palms to heart center. Strong on the legs. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the right knee. Really push into your palms to generate that spinal twist as gaze goes up. Or for more balance, for easier balance, you can also have your gaze down at your toes. Notice where your mind is at. Notice where your breath is at. Frame your left foot. Right foot steps to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms up to frame the ears. Left arm extends in front, right arm behind. Gaze goes right. Hips are facing forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm behind, right arm in front, gaze goes left. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold forward. Something a little different this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Again, we'll rise into crescent. Rotate that back foot down, spiral it down so we're in warrior two. From here, we're going to take extended side angle. Left elbow comes to the inside of the left knee. As we extend the right fingers overhead, the idea here is to create a long diagonal line on the right side of the body. Open that shoulder towards the wall. Rotate, spiral. Strong line of energy from your feet all the way to your toes, to your fingers. Good. And from here, bring your hands to frame your left foot. And we're going to transfer all of our weight to our left foot as we send the right leg high. You can bend your left knee as much as you need to here, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Now from here, we're going to do some toe taps. So tap your right toes on the mat. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, bring that back foot down. Step the left foot to meet the right. Side plank on the right. Rotate onto the outer edge of your right foot as you push the mat away with your right hand. Left arm goes up. Make sure your hips aren't sinking here. Everything's lifted and strong. This is really challenging. Bring that back knee down. And from here, bring the back knee down. Inhale, gate pose. Again, in this pose too, you want to spiral that shoulder open towards the ceiling. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, gate pose, side stretch. Exhale, spiral it down. From here, step the right foot back to meet the left and run through your chaturanga or go straight to downward dog. Take a couple breaths in downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Left foot meets right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Move with your breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Rise into crescent. Couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, spiral the back foot down, opening to warrior two on the right side, sinking low. Bring that right elbow to the inside of the right knee. Stretch the left arm overhead for a diagonal line on the left side of your body. Stretch through the fingers. Good. Your next exhale. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Transfer weight to the right foot completely as we lift the left leg. Bend the right knee as much as you need to. Inhale, send the toes high. Exhale, toe tap, toe to mat. Inhale. Exhale, toe to mat. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Send the left foot back to a lunge. Right foot meets left, side plank. Rotate onto the outer edge of your left foot. Push the mat away with your left hand. As your left fingers reach towards the sky, lift the hips here and breathe. Drop that left knee. Inhale, come on up. Gate pose on the left side. Left knee stacked beneath the hips. Right foot is extended. And stretch over the left side of the body. Exhale through center. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back to meet the right and run through your variation of a chaturanga. From here, just take a moment to sit back in child's pose. Drop your knees to the edges of your mat. Big toes are touching. Glutes sit back on the heels. Stretch your arms ahead. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Take a sip of water if you need. Now while you're here in child's pose, notice your breath. Remember that intention you set at the beginning of practice. Always know that we may not have control over what's happening on the outside, but we always have control over our mindset. It's up to us to have a positive mindset and to focus on all that we do have at this moment. Slowly walk your hands towards your body. Push yourself back up into into downward dog. Inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. We're going to move into a small balancing series. We're going to start with Garudasana Eagle Pose. For this, you're towards the top of your mat. send your arms high. Bring the right elbow underneath the left elbow. Back of the hands will meet, or you can continue winding them around so that your palms meet. Sit back into that chair like an Utkatasana. Transfer your weight to your left foot as you lift the right leg as high up over your left thigh as you can. You can bring your right toes to the mat for some more balance, or you can wind your right foot around so it meets your left calf. Sink low, hug everything into the midline, but try to keep your back straight. This is a compression pose. Very good for detoxing the lymphatic system. And in order to get full benefits, you really want to squeeze everything in tight. Hug everything into the midline and let your breath be your anchor. Good, sink a little lower. Now slowly, keeping your arms where they are, unwind your right leg and extend it behind you as you hinge from the hips. We're aiming for a capital letter T with our body. When you get as far as you think you might go, unwind your arms and allow them to frame your ears for Warrior 3. Extend through the fingers, extend through that right foot. Strong on the standing foot. Good. From here, go ahead and come up to Ekapada. So we're still strong on that left foot. Right knee bends at a 90-degree angle, right toes are flexed. Take a couple breaths here. And release. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Check in with your breath. Close your eyes and just take a couple breaths. Check in with yourself. Send your arms high. Inhale. Exhale. Left elbow comes under right elbow. Either back of the hands meet, or keep winding around so that your palms meet. Sit low in that chair. Transfer the weight to your right foot as you lift your left leg as high over your right thigh as you can. Left toes can touch the mat, or your left toes can touch your right calf. Whatever actually feels right in your body today. And then sink low, hugging it all into the midline, trying to keep the shoulders back. And know that if you ever fall out of these poses, it's part of the practice. Just get back in and come back to your breath. Good. Now from here, straighten the right leg, unwind the left leg. Extend that left leg behind you as you hinge from the hips, aiming for capital letter T with your body. When you arrive, unwind the arms. Allow them to frame your head as you stretch through your fingers to your back toes. From here, Ekapada. Bring that left knee in front of you, 90-degree angle. Flex the left toes. Choose one point of focus and breathe. One point that's not moving. And release. Great job, everyone. Take a sip of water if you need to. From here, we're gonna add on to our flow. We're gonna do our full flow here. One of the last times, so Really focus on your alignment and moving with your breath. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Rise into crescent. Inhale. Exhale, open into warrior two. Sinking low, heel arch alignment. Left elbow comes to inside of left knee, extended side angle, diagonal line on the right side of our body, gaze goes towards the sky. From here, right arm comes behind, straighten the left knee, reverse triangle. Breathe through it. Good. Arms come to a T for full triangle. Hinge over the left side of your body. Palms go towards the wall. And bring your left fingers to graze your shin as right arm extends, gaze goes up. You can have a micro bend in your left knee if you would like. Good, one more breath. Rebend that left knee, bring the right arm behind, swoop the left arm over, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel it down. Run through your chaturanga here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Lunge with prayer twist. Bring your palms to heart center. Hook your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Back leg is strong. Push through the palms as gaze goes up. Learning to calm our mind. Find our breath. Bring your palms back to frame your foot. Left foot meets right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Lunge, and then we rise into crescent. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, open into warrior two. Sink low. Sink low in the hips. Inhale and exhale. Right knee, right elbow comes to the inside of the right knee. Stretch the left arm over for extended side angle. Spiral that shoulder open more towards the ceiling. Good. From here, left arm comes behind the back. Straighten the right knee. Swoop the right arm overhead for reverse triangle. Inhale. And exhale. Full triangle. Arms come to a T. Hinge over the right side of your body. Rotate your torso down for a full triangle. Really pull through those left fingers. Make sure you're not sinking into that right knee. Give it a micro bend. Good. Left arm comes behind. Rebend that right knee for reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel it down. Right foot meets left. Again, run through your chaturanga. From here, send the left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, step it between your hands. Palms to heart center. Strong in that back leg as well. Hook the right elbow over the outside of your left knee. Push into the palms for a prayer twist. Gaze goes up. Or gaze is at the mat if you're having some trouble balancing. Good. Push a little more into those palms and release. Hands frame your left foot. Right foot comes to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. Go ahead and stay standing at the top of your mat. I'm just going to face you so you can see what I'm doing. Bring your feet to about the width of the mat. Your toes are pointed outwards. Yogi squat. Inhale, send the arms up, gaze goes up. Exhale, come all the way down. Elbows come to the inside of the knees here. Push the knees to create some length in that spine. And breathe. Let's do two more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hug it in. Yogi squat. One more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Bring it down. From here, sit back onto your booty. Just a final pose here before we cool it down. Shoulder stand. Lie on your back. From here, you want to have your elbows as close to your body as you can. Bend your knees, lift your hips, and grab for just above your hips for shoulder stand. So you want to actually support your hips with your hands and your elbows as your toes come just above your chin. Don't move your head in this position. You really want to gaze at your toes only as you send those legs high. Since this is an inversion, this is really good for our circulation and for a literal change in perspective. When you're ready, slowly lower your hips back to the mat. And release your legs. Apanasana, knee to chest. Bend your right knee. Interlace your fingers over your right shin as you really pull that leg into your armpit. So here your right thigh will be grazing the right side of your rib cage. Keep that left foot pinned to the mat by flexing your left toes. Slight tuck of the chin. You really want a tight compression here. So pull that knee down and breathe. Bring that right leg over the left side of your body for a gentle spinal twist. Right shoulder is pinned to the mat, even if the right knee doesn't touch the mat. You really want the shoulder on the mat. Fingers extend to the side. Gaze can be towards your right fingers or up. For a more intense stretch, you can also gently guide your right knee with your left hand for a gentle spinal twist. center. Give yourself a tight squeeze, grabbing for opposite elbows. And then interlace your fingers over your left shin as your right leg extends to the mat. Flex your right toes to keep that leg pinned as you pull that left knee towards your armpit for a nice compression on the left. Gently guide that left knee across the right side of your body. Left shoulder is on the mat. Left arms extends. Gaze will go left or up at the sky as you gently guide that knee to the ground for a spinal twist. And come back to center. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Once again, grab for opposite elbows. Last final pose is going to be happy baby. So grab for outer edges of both feet as you pull your feet down to the mat in order to get your lower back on the mat. Slight tuck of the chin. And some people love to rock in this pose. If you want to move back and forth a little bit, bend one knee then the other, whatever feels good in your body at this moment. When you're ready, any other wiggles you need to get out, get out. And then find yourself in our final resting posture, Shavasana. Let your legs fall heavy, let your arms fall to your side, palms face the sky. Close your eyes. Come to your breath. I love to end with Shavasana because this is where we really get to absorb all the work we put into the last hour. It's also where we allow ourselves to just be. So fall heavy into your mat. Focus on your breath. And allow yourself to just feel good in your body for everything you've just done. We're going to spend about a minute here. So I encourage you to stay in Shavasana. Allow your mat to support you. And I will pull us out together after a minute. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, just bringing a little life into them. And roll onto the right side of your body using your right shoulder, your right bicep as a pillow. Take a couple breaths here. Then push yourself up. Take an easy seated pose, Sukhasana, like we did at the beginning of class. Push yourself up gently and leave your eyes closed. You can leave your hands on your mat or on your knees. At heart center, send yourself some love for showing up today from your home, for putting in such beautiful work for your body, for your mind. I always believe taking care of our health and wellness is important, but I feel like right now with everything that's going on, it's truly more important than ever to do the self-work and to do the self-care. So send yourself some love for doing just that today. And remember that intention from the beginning of class that helped guide you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Emily. It was an honor to guide you through practice today. I wish you all health and peace today and every day. Have a beautiful rest of the day, everyone. Namaste.